Hello everyone, myself Apurva Penbaze welcome you all to this new video session on AutoCAD, a tool for engineers. The topic for this session is Introduction to 3D CAD. The learning objective of these lectures are, at the end of this lecture, you should be able to use basic 3D commands in AutoCAD and you will be able to draw and edit simple 3D object. Let us switch on to AutoCAD window now. To start with 3D CAD, one should have the basic knowledge of working with 2D. To start with, we will click on Start Drawing. The first change in the workspace that we will make is to change it from drafting and annotation to 3D modeling. How to do that? At the top on Quick Access toolbar, we will be having this workspace option, or else on the status bar also we have this workspace switching option. Click on that. Currently, drafting and annotation is switched on. I am shifting to 3D modeling. We can see the change in the ribbon. Now 3D commands are accessible to us over here. Before starting with actual drawing, user has to make few initial settings. Like we set units in 2D drawing, same procedure we will follow in 3D as well. So for that, in command box type UN, press enter. Now we have to set the insertion scale to millimeters. Precision we can keep it as it is or we can change. Say OK. What do we do next? Yes, we do set page limits. What is the command that is to be typed for that? In command box we will type LIM, that stands for limits. Press enter. Now we can set it for either A3 size paper or A4 size paper. For now I am setting it to A3 size paper. So my lower left corner is going to be 0, 0. I will press enter and upper right corner will be 420, 297 and I'll press enter again. So my limits are set. Then what we do is perform zoom all operation. For that, type Z, that stands for zoom, press enter, and for all press A and press enter. Now question is, which toggle keys are to be kept on? So the answer is grid. You can keep it on and off, that is your choice. That doesn't make another difference. Dynamic input mandatorily we are going to keep on. Also ortho has to be kept on. Object snap tracking and object snap has to be kept on. Let us start with the drawing now. When working with 3D, one has to make drawing of the object in 2D and then we can convert that 2D drawing into the 3D object. To begin with, we will start with a simple rectangle. Rectangle can be drawn using polyline command or line command or simply by rectangle command. What I will do, I will go for rectangle command. Specify first point. The size of the rectangle, let us say I will take it as 40, 30. Enter. So this is the rectangle that I have created. Now we need to convert this 2D rectangle into 3D prism. This 2D view we are looking at now is the top view of the object, which we can also see on the view cube. Here we can see it is written top view. So to look at the object as a 3D object, we can rotate that to see the isometric view. So we will change the view with the help of view cube. These are the four corners on this view cube. 1, 2, 3 and 4. These corners can be used to see the isometric view. And there are 4 bars as well in between. So these bars can be used to view auxiliary view. For now, I will click on southwest corner. This is south, this is west. So this corner is what? Southwest corner of isometric view. Now we can see the view of our object is being changed. To convert this rectangle into 3D, we need to use either a press pull or extrude command. I am going to use extrude command for now. Here we can see the extrude command. Click on extrude. Click on the boundary of the rectangle. Press enter and we can now set the height. Let us say height is kept to be 25. I will type 25 and press enter. So here is my 3D object ready with me. The box that we are seeing now is completely transparent. All the edges are visible to us. This can be changed from visual style settings, which is currently in 2D wireframe. So here we can see it is in 2D wireframe. Click on it and we can see number of visual styles available to us. I will select conceptual. Box is now visible in warm and cool colors. If I select hidden, then the hidden lines of the objects are not visible. Next I have is realistic, in which we can see the real view. If we have applied any color or assigned any material to that object, that can be seen with this realistic visual style. Then there is an option shaded. You can see the object with shades. Next to that we have shaded with edges. Now the change taken place is this edges are visible to you in white colors and surfaces are visible in gray colors. We can also change visual styles from the ribbon. So in this view option, there are a number of options available to you. The same options we were using here, same thing we can change from the view option. When working, we will keep shades of gray visual style on. Where is shades of gray? Over here. So I will click on it. Because in this view, the object is clearly visible and boundary lines are also visible. Now, if you want to freely rotate your object, you can press Shift key on your keyboard and middle mouse button. So, Shift key and middle mouse. Sorry. There is some error taking place. Or otherwise, you can go for navigation toolbar in which we have the option for orbit. When I do that, I am allowed to rotate my object freely on my screen. So by single mouse click, I am able to rotate this object. So I will go back to my southwest isometric view. Now we will learn press pull command. Now what I will do is I will draw a circle over here. For circle, the command is C. Type C, press enter. Let us say this is the center of my circle and diameter is 20. So type 20, press enter. Go to press pull command. Here is the press pull command. Now we have to select inside the boundaries of that object. In extrude, we have selected the boundary. In press pull, we are going to select the area prescribed within the boundary. Now again, we can see that we are able to give the height. Let us again give us height 25 and press enter. My extruded object is ready with me. So getting height now is just like we have got using extrude command. Let us understand the difference between extrude and press pull command. Let us draw two concentric circles now. So I will take exit from this command by pressing escape. I have to draw two concentric circles. So type C, press enter, center, diameter. One is of diameter, let us say 30, enter. Again circle command, I have pressed shift on my keyboard, specify the center, specify the diameter. Let us say now diameter is 15, press enter. So we have got two concentric circle. Now if I use extrude command here and select single object, this is my extrude command and I am selecting single object, press enter. What is happening? Only one cylinder is getting extruded. I'll again press escape. Now I'll go to extrude command again and select both the objects, that is object 1 and 2. Press enter and now see. Now what is happening? Both the cylinders are getting extruded, the inner one and also the outer one. So I'll press escape again. If I do press pull now, go to press pull and select the region between those two and give the height. So what is happening? Yes, we are able to extend or give the height to the area which is prescribed between the two circles. Let us say I am giving height 25, enter. And also now I can select the other circle of the bottom and it can be extruded individually. See. So this was not possible using extrude command, but it is possible with the help of press pull command. The middle portion we can press pull independently. Another example we can see a rectangle we will divide into four parts. So for that I have to draw a rectangle. Command is REC. Let us say again 40. Okay. REC, enter. 40, comma. What's happening? I will just randomly draw this. Now this rectangle I am going to divide into four parts using line command. So L, enter. Let us say this is the line and another line which is this line. Now using extrude command, what will happen? If I select this, press enter, all the four parts are getting extruded in single height. So, but with push pull, what I can do is go to press pull, select this, I can give height of 30, enter. I can select this, give height 25, enter. Select this, give height of 20, enter. Select this and give height of 15, enter. So all the four rectangles we can give their elevation individually. So this is the difference between extrude and press pull command. What if we have drawn an object using line command? What will happen when we use extrude? Let us say what is going to happen. I will type L, that stands for line. I will draw a line, let us say 50, 50, 50 and 50. Enter and escape. So this, if I use extrude command and select this line, press enter and see what is happening. Only a plane is generated. That line is getting extruded. Press escape. Again I will go to extrude, but now what I will do, I will select all the sides and press enter. And now see, the four walls we are getting, but there is no solid fill to this object. I'll press escape. Now solution to this, what we can do is select all the four lines, type J, that stands for join, that we have seen in edit commands, and press enter. So now this entire thing is single geometry. Now you can go for extrude command, which will let you extrude this as a single box. But what if, again I will go to line command. I have again drawn this square box, but now the lines are what? Individual lines. What I am going to do is going to use press pull command, select the area and see the difference. So you have to be careful with extrude and press pull command. If you want to use extrude, then make sure these all lines of the geometries are joined in nature. So next option we are going to see is solid union. Let us start that with these two geometries. What is the meaning of union? Yeah, you can combine those two objects. Right now, this is separate object and this is separate object, right? I have to join this two. So what I can do is I can select this. You can see this thing axis represented to you. That is called as move gizmo. What I can do is in this arrow, if I see, I can move the object in positive x and negative x direction. If I click on green arrow, I am able to move in positive and negative direction again. Same with the blue arrow, I can move up and down. So for now, I have to bring it towards this side. So I will click on red arrow and I will bring it over here. I will click on green arrow. I will shift little bit and again somewhere inside. So now what we have? Object 1 and object 2. So what we have to do is we have to unite these two objects. So for that what we can do? There is an command called as solid union. Select the command, click on first object, click on second object and press enter. See, both the objects are getting united now. Next to union, we have solid subtract. In union, what we have done? Combine both. In subtraction, what we can do? We can remove the one from another. So one will be the object from which the other will be subtracted. Let us say we want to subtract this cylinder from this box. So I will go to subtract, select the first object, press enter and select the second object, press enter. Now you can see this is subtracted. Can you see it? Yeah. So again, I will switch it to my southwest isometric view. So I have undone that command just to see the next command, that is called as solid intersect. Union we have seen, subtraction we have seen. Now intersection means only the common portion between these two will be visible to us. For that, go to intersection, select object 1, select object 2, press enter. So this is the intersection that was there to that object that is visible to us. I will shift it back. For some another example, we can make use of it. Next up, we have the command called as fillet edge. Fillet we have seen while drawing 2D also. When you have corners and you have to smoothen them with a certain radius, so that is called as fillet. So same thing we can do in 3D as well. So in What I have done is from home, I have shifted to solid. Now here we can see there is an option called as fillet edge. Let us select this option. In command box we can see select an edge or mention the radius. So we have to go for radius, right? So type radius R you can type, or you can just click on radius. Let us say radius is 5. So type 5 and press enter. Now select the edge which has to be having that fillet. So I will select this edge and I will select this edge as well. So the radius is too much, so it is not taking this. So after selecting the desired edge, we can press double enter and see we can get the fillet. I'll again show you. Go to fillet, select radius, specify the fillet radius, that is 2, let us say, press enter, select the edge and press double enter. So this is how we can get fillet edge. Same for chamfer edge we can do. Select chamfer edge. What we know is distance. Let us say distance is 2 by 2. So specify first distance is 2, press enter. Second distance is 2, enter. And now select the edges where all you are supposed to get that chamfer. I have selected the edges, press double enter. So here I have got the chamfered edge. Now after that, in extrude or here in solid, we have number of options, out of which we have sweep or loft or revolve option. We will be starting with the loft option. For that, what we can do is we have to have two geometries. Let us say this is the square box I have. What I will do is I will perform the join operations. Select this, type J, press enter. So it is a single unit now. What I will do is I will draw another circle into it. So type C, press enter. I will locate the midpoint. Let us say it is having dimension 50. Press enter. Now this circle I will move in upward direction. So this is the one plane that I have. This is the another plane that I have, and I had to create a loft. How to do that? Click on loft, select the first object, select the second object and press enter and say cross section only. So to draw complicated object, one can make use of this command loft. Anyone can create one shape using two or more 2D shapes. Right now we have used circle and this square box. So what I will do now, I will again get a circle, enter. Now in this time I will draw over here and I will draw another circle, or I can say I will draw a pentagon, let us say. Let us say number of sides 5. Center inscribed inside the circle, and let us say circle is of 10 diameter. So these are the three geometries that we have. So this I will move above. Then in next layer I am going to get this. So these are the three planes that I am going to make use of loft command to which. So go to loft, select first, second and third. Press enter. Cross section only. So here we have used two planes, here we have used three planes. In this way loft command can be used. Next up we have is something called as revolve command. So this is the revolve command that I have. For that what I will do, I will go for a polyline. Always make sure when you are using revolve command, you either draw it by polyline, or if you have drawn with line command, you can go for join operation later. So let us say length is 75. This distance is 25. Then backward 10. Then let us say more 25. 10. Then here we can come 35. Again, I will go to back. Let us say 35. This is how much I will take, somewhere around 60. Enter. I will take this reference and close this. So this is the geometry that I have created, and this is a single unit. So now I am going to make use of which command? Yes, revolve command. Go to revolve command, select the object, press enter. Now you have to specify what? The axis about which the object has to be revolved. So let us say it is revolving about this axis. So select first point, select second point and press enter. So we can see with revolve command we have created this particular object. Next to revolve we have sweep command. It can be used to draw a pipeline type of structure or spring type of shape. How to do that? Again, what I will do is I will go to polyline and I will select, let us say 50, 50, 50, 50 and again 50. So this shape I have created, and here I have a circular shape. So for drawing circle, I will type C, enter. This is the base point, and let us say diameter of that circle is 20. So type 20 and press enter. Now let us see what happens when I use the sweep command. Go to sweep command. Let us say this is the object which has to be swept about this path. So object has to be selected, press enter, then select the path, press enter. So what has happened? You have got this pipe-like structure which is having what cross section? Circular cross section. Similarly, you can go for square cross section as well. So for that, first you have to give the path. Let us say this is the path I am having this time. So path I have created, what I will do, I will create a square over here with the help of again polyline only. So let us say this is the square that I have. And now it has to be swept through this path. So what we can do, go to solid, select on sweep, select the object, press enter, select the path, press enter. So this cross section and this path sweep we have created. Likewise, there are number of options with which you can directly draw the solids. Like you can directly draw a box having known dimensions. You can directly draw a cylinder by specifying the diameter and height. There are number of options. You can draw cone directly, select the cone, specify the diameter, give the height. Then you have pyramid also. You have to specify the base point, give the base and give the height. So this is how you can create number of 3D objects using AutoCAD in 3D CAD. Hope you have liked this session. Thank you for listening and happy learning.